A rare comet is flying dangerously close to the sun. Close enough for a cosmic treat this holiday season, if we're lucky. Hey, this is Annie for WTBD, where we look at whatever people are excited, curious, or in some cases, whipping out their binoculars about and ask a simple question: what's the big deal? Today, it's Comet ISON, an ancient ball of gas, dust, and rock currently hurtling through our solar system. It was discovered last September by two Russian scientists, and since then has been closely watched by astronomers, amateur stargazers, and the media alike, some calling it the comet of the century. Originating in the Oort cloud, ISON is estimated at 4.5 billion years old. ISON passed by Mars in the beginning of October and will come into its closest approach to the sun, that's an event called perihelion, on November 28th, Thanksgiving to those in the US. And whenever there's a comet bright enough to be seen from Earth, it always attracts attention. In 1997, 39 members of the Heaven's Gate cult committed suicide thanks to this charmer who told them that a spaceship attached to the comet would take them away.
Planet Earth about to be recycled. Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
But Comet ISON is quite unique, and Carl Badams, an astrophysicist with the Naval Research Lab, describes why in a teleconference Tuesday. So even though ISON is billions of years old, it's still a baby for a comet, which means we don't know exactly how it's going to act. So what can we expect on Earth? Well, according to NASA, there are a couple of possible scenarios.
It could be tough enough to survive the passage of the sun and be a fairly bright naked eye object in the early morning sky in the first week of December, or the sun could actually pull it apart. The tidal forces could actually pull this comet apart, and so it has several chunks rounding the sun and putting out a great show, again in early December. Or if the comet's very weak, it could break up into a cloud of dust and be a complete bust.
But no matter what happens, scientists will still learn a ton from Comet ISON, which is a rare comet that we now have the technology to track in much greater detail than in, say, 1680, when Newton's comet lit up the sky. So look out for updates before you put in your turkey on Thursday, and if you're interested, NASA is also hosting a Google Hangout on Thursday to track the progress of the comet, so I'll leave that information in the notes below if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and you can always be in touch with me on Facebook, Twitter, Google, or VK at Annie Gauss, where you can also send me story ideas or feedback. See you next time.